All right, welcome back to the show about nothing from the Nothing ATL Network. I am Ish, that is Drock, and if this is your first time watching, welcome, of course. Like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 3,000 subs, over 2,000 right now, almost at 21. So don't forget to sub if it's your first time, and if you are returning, what's up, twins? Go ahead,
What's happening, twins? What's happening? It's beautiful to be back. Yeah. This has been a long, weird, wacky break. Yeah. Let me not start with our new audience, telling them what we've been doing. Yeah. New audience, what's up? How you feeling? I am Drock. That's Ish. I'm Drock. Co-host, creator. That's what we do, man. We're creatives. We love talking about what we love, man. What do we love? Sports. Movies.
Spider-Man.
Love Spider-Man.
Football, baby.
Football, man. The man's game is back tonight. Carson Beck just took his first snap. We love the NBA. We love the WNBA. I was just watching the Fever and the Aces play. So anything sports entertainment-wise, we are going to cover. If it is breaking news, if it is a hot topic, I promise we got you covered. And why should you listen to us? This video came up on your YouTube algorithm. You clicked it, and you're like, hey, these guys look cool, nice thumbnail, but like, where's your credibility? We're just really good at this. I'm not about to sit here and act like I played in the NBA or Ish coach.
You got 2,000 in high school.
I had 2,000 in high school. That was nice. We can hoop now. I can promise you that. I was nice at football too. Had 5,000 all-purpose and 30 touchdowns in high school in football. Like I was nice.
Before this knee, we used to get down.
Come on, man. We used to have some days in church in Covington. But like real talk, man, we study this game. We study the greats. We study broadcasting. We study podcasting. We study the football. We watch breakdowns. It's been following Patreons and YouTube breakdowns on basketball and football since he was 17. We listen to music all day, every day. We listen to albums we don't want to listen to. We listen to albums we want to listen to. We listen to songs and music over and over again. We share music with our friends. This is a passion. This is something you're looking at two guys from Atlanta, Georgia, the city of culture, the city of pride, and not that type of pride, the city of pride, and really getting guys that really love what they do and want to do it at the highest level possible, want to start a community, want to bring an audience with us and show that two guys that didn't play in the NBA, didn't play in the NFL, and are of our community can start their own independent platform and grow into what you see some of these other platforms have grown into. Shout out Kenny Beecham, man. But
for sure, shout out Kenny Beecham. And lastly, because we do have a lot of content going on, I do want to throw this out as like something you'll probably hear a lot over the next few weeks from us. We get it. We know what it's like to be a fan.
Yeah.
We know what it's like to like genuinely have a take you think is right.
Yeah.
And like that is probably the most relatable thing about the show. And the people that love the show tell me the most. So if you're new, welcome. If you're been here the whole time, welcome back.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. And you know, once we ever have like a break or a week, depending on what's going on, we always come back with a story. And I knew the moment this happened to me that this was going to be the story for this week.
Yes, sir.
So as everyone knows,
very excited for this.
As everyone knows, even if you're living under a rock, Spider-Man came out. Brand new day, Tom Holland's there, billion weekend, everybody's seen it. So like, you know, your friends like rub off on you, pause, and you start doing things they would do. So when they announced the brand new day tickets, Daniel is one of the people who will buy his tickets months in advance. I've never done that. I say, you know what? I'm going to buy my Spider-Man tickets 6 months, as early as possible. So I had forgot. Like, it's been in my phone the whole time, ready to go. I forgot where I was sitting. But as it got closer, I was like, oh, yeah, I probably got a great seat because I bought them so early.
Yeah.
So, listen, I'm in the Dolby. I'm in the dine-in. They making steaks. Had a little drink before.
Nice.
I sit down, and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I got the best seat right in the middle, right next to where the wheelchair would be.
Nice.
But I'm in the recliner joint. I'm sitting.
Beautiful.
People are walking around. Everybody's sitting there. It's a more movie. And this guy walks up and sits down on the floor next to me.
No, he does not.
And for the people, I wanted you to visualize this because we're in the Dolby. So it's like a row recliners wall.
Yes.
Then the next row.
Yes.
People are walking around. It's a diner, so niggas are delivering food.
Yeah.
Like it's like 8 AMC niggas walk. I asked this lady a question.
2 minutes.
Oh yeah. It's like I asked this lady a question. Like, cool. So it gets dark, and I kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
And then a couple of minutes go by, and I hear him start eating his popcorn. And I look over and I'm like,
you're lying, gang.
I swear to God, look, I look over. This guy is crisscross applesauce. Popcorn, drink, lean back against the wall, having the time of his life. Regular guy, too. Like, there wasn't no wheelchair friend coming. Like, but the movie's so good, I'm like, it's like in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Like, if it was a bad movie, I'd be thinking about it. But I really didn't think about it, so I heard the drink, and then I got locked right back in the movie. And then about an hour goes by, right? And, of course, I won't spoil any jokes from the Spider-Man movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. But a joke happened, and he busts out. He is the loudest person in this theater. Like, we're in a Dolby theater. He is, like, breaking through the sound.
Stop right there real quick. I just want to say, if you are a movie watchers, movie theaters, not watching at home, movie theaters are better with loud people in them. It absolutely enhances your experience. Exactly. Why do I know that? I'm the loud guy in the theater.
I was laughing. That's how I knew he was laughing loud. Because I heard him laughing over my laughing. I love to laugh. Okay, all right. So he's really doing this. Like he is. I look. It's a like I think. I forget what scene it is, but it's a scene where you get a little second where you can look away. You know, I look over. Now he is back against the wall, full legs crossed. The drink is empty. The drink is to the side now. And I'm looking at him like, wow. Like wow, what a guy.
What courage.
What courage. Full theater. Every single seat in this movie theater is taken. So we get to the end, and this is when I knew it was going to be the story. Because I really did. Because I thought it was going to be weird, but it's not like something that was really going to be like, make my day. This is the first MCU movie in like, a couple years that like everybody had to go watch. I'm trying to think.
Since No Way Home that everybody had to go watch, maybe Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Maybe Fantastic Four.
So I was like, oh yeah, it's a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
So now the credits are rolling and everyone's still in their seat, but like, you know, the lights are coming on. I'm like, I gotta do it. Like, I'm like, all right, I build up the courage. I lean over. I said, hey, bro, can I ask you something?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I asked Charlie too, because I told Charlie this story when we went out. I said, hey, yo, my man, can I ask you something? And so 28-year-old black dude, regular guy, Levi jeans, polo shirt, like the most regular guy in the world. I said, my man, do you just do this? And it was so funny, and this is why I want to tell the story, because he kept it so real. He was like, I'm going to be honest, no. Right? He said, it looked crazy, right? I said, fam, you just came and sat down here. Like I watched you walk up here. He said, no, I don't always do this. He said it was a mistake. I'm going to, interpret that how you want. And then he said, I tried to bring a chair, and they told me it would be a fire hazard. And he said, well, I bought the ticket, so I'm going to sit on the floor. And I said, man, that's so solid, because literally, if you know me, a week before Spider-Man came out, I had bought my Odyssey ticket last minute. Yeah. So I leaned over, and I was like, bro, I just sat second row at IMAX of the Odyssey. I wish I would have known. He said, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. And that has been shit. And what's so funny about it is when like 2 minutes, I told this story to a girl, and she was like, well, did you like, you know, get his Instagram or something? I said, well, pause. I said, me and this guy are going to have this interaction. It's going to be hilarious, and we will never speak again. Like, I'm not going to be like, hey, are you my
this
friend
was
now?
fun.
Yeah.
You want to talk forever?
Yeah, like, and then I was like, that's what women do. Women do that.
Yes.
Like, that would be my friend for life. If we were both girls.
Yes. You'd be like, oh, no, that's my AMC friend.
Yeah. Like,
that's my no chair friend.
Yeah,
what?
He don't got no chairs.
We got a friend that got all types of. That's my pole friend.
Yeah.
That's my mermaid friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I met her in Mexico, and we just keep talking. She live in Australia.
Look, that's my bougie matcha friend. That's my bougie matcha friend. I don't know them. I met them at the pop-up. And I'm at every pop-up. They at every pop-up. So
we just talk about matcha every time we see each other.
That's my
what are you talking about? about, bro?
But yeah, I wanted to start with that because we are in the season of movies, bro. Like, I want to give y'all the courage, if there's no tickets, to sit down in that Dolby.
Sit on that floor.
Yeah, sit on that floor.
Sit on that floor, baby. Sit on that floor.
And pray the wheelchair spot next to you, nobody rolls up. That's all I was saying.
And when I roll up. No.
But, bro, I was like, because we went, because I went back to a Dolby Theater to see Spider-Man the second time. And then, because I told this story, I showed her the spot. I was like, bro, he has so much space. Like, it was so cozy. Like, bro, he real deal, like, brought a blanket. Like, yo, he would have had so much. Best seat in the house. Best seat in the house. It's nobody in front of you. Like, we right in the middle. Like,
he's a genius. He's a genius.
You just, like, ever see somebody be like, yo, they using all their free will. Like,
if you wanted to know how good Spider-Man was,
yeah.
he just told you somebody sat on the floor of a movie theater for 2.5 hours and was like, I'm going to do this again.
Bro, he 28 in jeans, crisscross applesauce.
Come on now. Come on now. Shout out to Tom Holland, baby. We'll get into it later.
The legend.
So I have a couple of stories, too. They're not as funny as that. They're also very, very quick. So I went on a work trip.
Yep.
And you guys know that sounds like I get a lot of money.
For sure.
Please subscribe. I do not.
Please subscribe.
But I went on a work trip. And you ever do something and you immediately know you're not getting paid enough to do what you're doing?
Yo.
I haven't left Atlanta, Georgia. I'm like, I don't think I get paid enough to be packing a bag.
Like I gotta drive. Like I gotta drive too.
Like step by step. I'm picking up socks like, nah.
No way. No way I just did laundry for work.
Not paid enough for the lunch. I'm buying laundry detergent. Yeah. I'm buying travel soap. I'm buying
travel toothpaste and shit.
I got Shorty taking me to the airport, and guess what? 5:45 in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
I don't get paid enough for this.
I would have clocked in as soon as I woke up.
I don't like planes. Yeah. I don't get paid enough to do things I don't like.
Right.
You know, so.
You got to go through security.
Bruh, on the way back, I'll skip a little bit. On the way back, I sat in a TSA line for 40 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
Yo.
At 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. How does that even happen? How does that?
That is crazy.
Who is leaving Philadelphia at 4 o'clock for there to be a 40-minute wait at TSA, gang?
Yo, nobody moving. Like, nobody moving.
So,
yep.
I have to go to Philly and New Jersey. If you guys don't know, you can stand in Philly and New Jersey at the same time. Right. So I'm staying in New Jersey in the city of Philadelphia, like the historical city with all the stadiums and stuff. That part of Philly is a literal 12-minute drive away from me. Okay. So very cool area. It was a very, like, imagine Covington was 12 minutes away from Atlanta. Like, that's what it was. Like, you don't get into Decatur and be like, oh, this is damn near a city. It's just not with tall buildings. It's like, this is a rural area, and you cross, and it's straight to the city. Like, it's crazy. So, I was doing that. The story I have is just about how much different life is in other states.
Yeah.
I saw the most genius thing I've ever seen in my life, bro. On their major highways, so think Georgia 400, think just a long stretch. Right. They separate the cars and the 18-wheelers. So their highways are big as hell.
Right.
When you get off the exit, it says trucks, buses, and cars.
Right.
And then it says cars only.
Right.
On the trucks, buses, and cars, it's all 18-wheeler, RVs, buses, and then if the car messed up or just don't want to drive next to cars, it can go over there too. Right. But in the middle 4 lanes, so it's 3 lanes, median, 4 lanes, median, 4 lanes, median, 3 lanes. So it's literally a double highway on a double highway. It's crazy.
That's so fun.
So 3 lanes of all 18-wheelers, 4 lanes of cars. It helps with traffic. It helps with fear. Bro. It helps with getting older. So it's just straight galore, beautiful highway and trees and mountains and all of that. Right. I know Philly was in the mountains and things like that. Yep. So it's crazy. That was one of the craziest things I saw. Yeah. Secondly, the people that live in this area don't care about food. I've never been nowhere like that. I grew up in the South, baby. Wherever you go, you gonna go around some white people that don't know good food, but care about their food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can stop at a gas station in the South.
Fam.
And eat a legit meal.
Fam. Dog, I'm driving around and I don't see nothing but chain restaurants for a 15-mile circumference. It's no mom and pop Philly cheesesteak spots. It's no Jamaican spots. Yeah. It's nothing. No Chinese nothing. Jesus. It's Cracker Barrel and Olive Garden and Red Lobster and Taco Bell and Arby's and I'm like, what? And if you know me, you know when I go out of the town, I'm not eating what I can find. I'm damn sure not eating a chain restaurant.
Right.
I had Olive Garden.
Whoa.
So you know what
it's bad. Yeah,
you know what that means.
There was nothing.
I ate Olive Garden.
Yeah, that means it was nothing. That means it was nothing. Because I know you don't eat anything that you can find.
So it's the worst move. I'm like, yo, I don't get paid enough to be here. I'm in this nasty-ass, weird-ass city that give me the goosebumps. But it's legal.
Yeah,
true.
Right.
But
Olive Garden place is a little better.
So I'm going to customer meetings, so I'm just going to visit customers. And in doing so, you are in the workforce going from buildings to building, office buildings to office buildings, and realizing doing so in Philly and New Jersey, I just come to the conclusion that Atlanta is so much cooler than everybody else. I ain't seen no bad women. Bro. I ain't seen nobody like that was like cool, like I want to be friends with, bro. Yeah. It was like, wow, this is really just like no fits. Everybody dressed the same. Yeah. It was a real, true, eye-opening trip of like, no offense to anybody that.
Shout out Philly. I got some niggas in Philly and Jersey too.
What a slow life can look like in a bad city. It's like it's one thing to live a slow life and be 20 minutes away from Atlanta your whole life. Yeah. To live a slow life and live in like nowhere where it's like any fun or culture is like crazy. Now, granted, New York is an hour and a half drive away, so it's not too bad. But man, I was really, really shocked because. You know, I listened to the Joe Budden podcast, and they make Jersey seem like Hollywood.
Hey, like, shout out my niggas from Jersey, shout out my niggas from Nelson, shout out my niggas from Lee, shout out my niggas Jalen.
Fam, I was in Camden, like.
No, don't not go to Camden. Do not go to Camden.
I was in Camden, like, oh, okay.
Hey, I don't go nowhere they got albums named after. I don't go nowhere they got albums named after.
Why are you in Hollygrove, man? What are you doing, bro?
Are you okay? Like,
so, real eye-opening trip, but really one of those trips that be like, hey, I got to get back and work harder.
Yeah.
Got to get back and work harder. Yeah. For real. Yeah. So, let's get to work.
Yeah,
15 minutes in.
Right.
But as I said, it is, two things. W Energy, our sponsor. So sorry. Yes. We might have to put this in the front. So sorry to our sponsor, W Energy. Please, the best energy drinks, a lot of merch on their website, anime inspired. Below you will see W Energy /nothing ATL for 10% off your next order. Please use the QR code. Once you make your purchase, please screenshot and send it to us so we can post it on our Instagram and to tag W as well. So, like I said, W Energy, W.com /nothing ATL for 10% off. Thank you so much. Also, Spaces.
Yes, sir. Coming up, start of football season, we are taking a more interactive approach. Will be a great way to describe it.
Absolutely.
Weekly Spaces will start. We'll be live broadcasted on TikTok and Twitter. You will be able to join in on the Twitter, so follow us at NothingATL on Twitter. I'm not calling it X.
Josh Allen fans, this is your time.
Listen, Josh Allen
Justin
fans,
Herbert fans, this is your time.
Justin Herbert fans, the Falcon fans that are really Justin Herbert fans. Like anybody, this is your time. Especially throughout this season, we are going to reach a lot of different team communities. Is probably the focus. So be on the lookout for that. Flyer coming soon for that. Boom, we just threw it up on the screen and see you there.
Yes, sir. Now, let's get into the man's game. Yes, so, let me explain what these next few weeks of the show are. We're, of course, going to touch on the movie. Spider-Man just came out. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yep.
We have the NBA always is in a frenzy during the summer, so we'll also touch on that. And then, obviously, the WNBA and music we're going to get into. But we're going to really focus on the NFL for the next 6 or 7 weeks. And in doing so, what we're going to do is each division has a NFC and a AFC side, which means AFC North, NFC North, etc.
Right.
So we're going to do the AFC side and the NFC side of the North, East, South, and West.
Facts.
Starting with the AFC and NFC East. We're going to do that for 4 weeks.
Yep.
Right before week 1, Seattle, Los Angeles, we will have our prediction show, preferably with Nelson and somebody else, and we haven't figured out yet. But we'll have a prediction show. We're going to try to do something a little different for that. We got some new microphones coming. You should see us in a different room. A little more, I don't want to say lackadaisical, but more so homey. I'll say more of a homey vibe.
Right.
I'm looking for a portable whiteboard. So if anybody has a portable whiteboard that they can pass along to me, let me know why. I haven't spoken to my partner about this, so let me tell them why. Yeah. But what I want to do is actually write down our predictions as we're doing them. So with the camera, we're going to have 2 angles. Yeah. And so you guys are just kind of see what you can look forward to in about 5 weeks or so. Okay. We're going to set up in the living room. I'm going to do a wide shot from like the top of our shelf over the sink, and then another one from where the TV is. Yeah. And I'm going to just take those. We're going to ping them back and forth. Yeah. And that way we can kind of sit where we want to, and me and you can be the teacher, and we'll go up, write everybody's picks on the board, make it a little interactive, possibly do a live stream while we're doing it. Yeah. And it's one of those things where we can like tell people to pull up for this episode. You may not really be saying anything or something like that, but you can pull up and just be in the video.
We should do that for the fantasy football.
I was thinking that as well, but I wanted to see. I wanted to see if we could get the mics and everything in first, and then we ordered them today, so we'll talk about that. Yeah. But just a little transparency. You know what I'm saying? Breaking the fourth wall, but. Like I said, we're starting with the AFC East and NFC East today, so let's get started, man.
Yes, sir.
And it's funny because the Falcons are my team, but, you know, they are where they are. And one thing about me is, like, I'm not an emotional fan for bad teams. Like, I'm not about to get here and be up in arms because, like, the Falcons with no quarterback.
Because Tua wasn't healthy coming into camp.
Like, okay, bro, cool. So when the Falcons are good, you'll see me in my Falcons jersey on and the room will be red and black. But right now, Lamar Jackson is my favorite player. The Ravens are actually good, so I love the Ravens. Everything goes, all my suffering goes to the Ravens right now. Yeah. I'm saying all of that to say, Ish's team is the Patriots.
Yes, sir.
The four most exciting divisions in football are the 4 teams that are the 4 divisions that work for us to do what we want to do with our teams. Right. So it was like, I can pick the AFC East and the NFC East for Ish, or I can pick the AFC North and the NFC North for me. They both work because they're both the 2 best divisions. Exactly. But I was like, the Patriots are coming off the Super Bowl, and we have a lot to get to since it's the first show back, and I was like, we got 2 teams in the AFC East we don't really like to talk about. So we went with the AFC East.
Facts.
I say all that to say, I bring that up to start with the Patriots, with the Bills, the AFC East. Yeah. My first question to you is, NFL is back.
Yes, sir.
We back really talking about it, not just quick topics. You can smell it in the air. We about to spend some time on this. Yeah. I know that was a long intro, but hey, man, we're a real podcast, man. We really like to talk, so this ain't a chore for us. You feel me? We ain't like, oh my God, we're an hour and we got to stop. Nah, man, we working. We working, especially because it's 8 o'clock, man. We really can work. So I say all that to say. Ish.
Yes.
Was last year a fluke for New England, or will they win the division in a back-to-back year?
I think we win the division, and I don't think it was a fluke. I think, and let me start off by saying this because I love having a platform. I need non-Patriots fans to understand we could have lost that Super Bowl 40-0. And that was an amazing Drake May season. Mm-hmm. Like, people were like, y'all got blew out in the Super Bowl, and look how the Seahawks did. Yeah. Like, our peers haven't made the Super Bowl. Our peers haven't made the Super Bowl. Right now, our peers, or Drake May peers, Josh Allen has not made one. Lamar has not made one. Herbert has not made one. Caleb has not made one. Jaden. Trust. We'll be fine. But I think this Patriots team will be a better team than they were last year with a higher expectation for themselves. I think adding A.J. Brown
I like that.
Even if people want to tell me A.J. Brown's not what he used to be. Right. You know, he's not the athlete. He's not he's not as mature as he used to be now that he got a ring. Drake May was one of the best deep ball throwers of all time last year, throwing to Matt Collins. Throwing to Pop Douglas. Like throwing over all-pro defensive players of the year in the playoffs to Keyshawn Boutte. and you're adding two major upgrades to that receiving core. The defensive line is more healthy. The offensive line is way more healthy. Will Campbell's not playing tackle. I have very high expectations for the Patriots team this year.
All right. You hit it from why you think they will from the Patriots perspective. Right. I'm going to hit it from why I think they will because of what the Bills do not present, the threat they don't present.
I like that.
So like I said, I do think the Patriots will win this division. I don't believe this will be a failed season from the Bills.
Right.
But I believe everybody is due for one.
Right.
And the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens got their one last year. Mm-hmm. I expect both of them to bounce back this year.
Yeah.
But when we look at the history of the NFL, and we go through all of the great quarterbacks from your Favres to your Rodgers, from your Brady's, all of them, they all had the success Josh Allen has had over the past 5 or 6 years.
Right.
Divisional round, championship round, divisional round, wild card dominance.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But when it's 4 or 5 years with no Super Bowl appearance, it's usually one of those next few 7, 8 is going to come with the injury bug, with the my defense can't get right, my offense can't get right. I'm not seeing it like I'm used to seeing it. We experienced a coaching change that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
And I believe the Bills season will be a culmination of all of those things.
Right.
One thing, let's count how many times I bring up the Ravens when I'm not supposed to this year.
Okay,
this is 3. So the one thing the Ravens did this year that the Bills also needed to do, and we pretend the Ravens are going to struggle because of it, but the Bills won't when they needed to do it, is a real culture change.
Yeah.
Why do I say the Bills needed a real culture change? Because that stench of we can't beat the Chiefs, we can't get over the hump, we can't do this, that, and the third, is still in the building because it's a 3-headed monster of when you have a Super Bowl. It's a 4-headed monster of your offensive coordinator, your head coach, your quarterback, and your GM. And instead of getting rid of 2 of the 4 like the Ravens did, they got rid of 1 of the 4.
Right.
And the one they got rid of might have been the second best person in the equation outside of the quarterback.
Yeah.
So I believe the Bills really needed a coaching change.
Right.
A culture change, excuse me, and they didn't get that.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a black punishment versus a white punishment. Yeah. I feel like the black mom came in with the Ravens, was like, give me your game, give me your basketball goal, give me your shoes. Yeah. You wearing slacks and Sperry's to school for the next 30 days. That was the punishment I had. And it feels like the Bills walked in and was like, oh, I bothered your space?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to take your PlayStation for 45 minutes because you use a cuss word. Yeah. But once the sun sets, you can have it back.
Exactly.
And it doesn't feel like the Bills recognize the problem they actually have, and the Ravens did.
Yeah, I think because I was listen to pat my own back. I was early on what the Bills were going to be last year. The Bills last year.
He was. Actually, let me say that because you might think he's lying. No. August. We did our prediction show last week, last year, excuse me, and I said, yo, who's winning this division? And he was like, the Patriots are winning this division, and the Bills are going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to win. And they're going to make the playoffs, and when at the end of the season, we're going to be saying, wow, Josh Allen got this team to the playoffs with James Cook's help, and that's exactly what happened. Like he called this to a T.
I might clip it. I'm sure we have. That's definitely, we sure have that episode up. It actually has been a year, so shout out to the people who saw that and saw this. But what the Bills did is probably, the way you described it is exactly right, because it feels like they were scared to make a change that would hurt Josh Allen.
Yes.
The Ravens didn't care, like, oh, yeah, y'all been doing all this. Okay, cool. You had one of the best QB seasons ever. Yeah, cool. All this got to change.
Yeah.
All this got to change right now.
Yes.
It's not working. The Bills were like, well, Josh did his best, and, Deion Dawkins, they were crying in the postgame. They just tried so hard, and it just didn't work out. So let's just get rid of McDermott because he's really the problem, because he should have did more things to make the team better. even though the roster's terrible, the defensive roster is disgusting. And now, and we're going to talk about the NFC East in a second. I wish Nelson was here for this, because this is why I asked who was coming. It's time for you to get what you deserve. It's time to eat that sandwich. This is the sandwich y'all made. Y'all wanted to hire the hot shot OC. Listen, the Bills in Josh Allen's career, his last 6 years since he's become Josh Allen, top 10 defense every time, twice. And one of the years in 2020 where that was the best defense, they had Stephon Diggs, they had all this talent. They were number one in yards, points, first downs, third down percentage. They were number one in like 8 categories in the league. It's not gonna be like that no more.
No.
You're not strutting out DeMar Hamlin and Tre'Davious White at 30, whatever he is, and having a top 10 defense anymore.
No.
And what should scare Bills fans and what the people don't understand is, you thought Josh Allen was pressing before? You thought Josh Allen thought he had to make plays before? You thought he felt pressure? Boy, when it's 21-7 at the start of that second quarter and he throws that first ham and cheese, don't say it's Joe Brady and they regressed and, oh, maybe McDermott was the right guy. No. Like,
y'all made this bet.
Y'all decided he was Tom Brady.
And what's been so interesting to me about the difference in story around the Ravens and Bills this offseason is it's been Lamar got his coach fired, and they finally fired John Harbaugh for Lamar.
Yeah.
But Brandon Beam and the owner of the Bills came out and literally said, we fired Sean McDermott because we saw Josh Allen crying.
Yes.
And the Ravens owner came out, Steve Biscotti, and said, no, I was firing John Harbaugh no matter what. I didn't even talk to Lamar about it.
Right.
But one of them got the coach fired, and one of them is about to have the best season ever. It is so interesting to me how nobody has picked up on this. And to piggyback off of the defensive point, you had a defensive head coach that had gotten more with less for the past 5 years. Yeah. The worst defense they ever had was 12th in the league, which is the top half of the league.
Right.
So the worst defense Josh Allen ever had was a good defense.
Right.
And now you're trusting Jim Leonard, who's never been a defensive coordinator in the NFL before, only has about 4 years of NFL experience, and was the Broncos' defensive pass game coordinator last year, and their pass defense was amazing last year, but they had Hufanga and Pat Surtain, who are 1 and 2 at their positions. It's you're not gonna have that type of talent to play with with Buffalo, and not to mention, it's a lot easier to pass game coordinate when you know you only got a guard for 2.5 seconds because your defensive line broke the sack record last year.
Like, bro, listen.
So the jump from Denver's talent to Buffalo's talent is just going to be a shock for Mr. Jim Leonard, and I think it's just that defense along with Josh Allen having to press and not being good when he has to do that. I do believe the Bills are in for a rude awakening.
Let me ask you a question, Twin. Of all the people you know, who do you think watched the most Bears games last year?
You probably.
Okay. And of all those Bears games, how many routes you think I've seen DJ Moore run?
As many jumpers I've seen Steph take.
So I want to be the first for Bills fans to introduce you into the enigma of DJ Moore. Where he should be a number 1 wide receiver.
He should be.
If you just keep running this crosser, if you just run through this crosser,
if you just gave a fuck, twin,
it's like maybe Luther Burden don't have to take his snaps if you just run through the route, if you just block, if you just catch, if you run an in route like an in route, this idea that the Patriots got AJ Brown, but we got DJ Moore. Listen. It is going to be a stark awakening what a wide receiver 1 look like and what DJ Moore is in the NFL.
And let me tell you something else. It's going to be a lot different getting diva reception from a actual number 1 and a fake number 1.
Yeah.
That diva nonsense in the press conference and slamming your helmet and sitting alone on the bench by yourself and Josh Allen trying to dap you up in Buffalo in front of all them fans and you ignore him, it's going to look way crazier when he ain't got the stain Stephon Diggs has.
Right. At least, listen, Stephon Diggs, listen, Stephon Diggs, even if I'm going to keep it 100% because he's not a Patriot anymore, so I can be honest, maybe 2 bad drops.
Yeah.
And those are respectable.
Yeah.
And listen, I understand hating on him for those because, those drops change the game. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But what DJ Moore is going to produce on that field.
At least he kept running, right?
At least he ran through the route. Listen, this is the thing with DJ Moore. First of all, DJ Moore quits on routes.
If you haven't noticed.
And that doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's like, if it's not open, maybe you're trying to get to something else. Half of Josh Allen's career is the scramble drill.
Yeah.
So I know what you're thinking right now. I know what you're thinking, Bills fans. You're like, no, he's there to move the chains, right? Be a safety blanket for Josh Allen, right? He is a terrible route runner.
Yeah.
He is not Keenan Allen.
Nope.
He is not that guy that's going to separate over the middle.
No, he's not.
Not Devontae Adams.
He used to be.
So you're asking me, so what is he? He's a wide receiver too.
Yes.
Like he was last year on the Bears.
Yes.
With Rome Odunze.
Yes.
And if you ask Chris Collinsworth, he might have been a wide receiver 3 once Luther Burden got going for him. And that's why he's not in Chicago anymore.
Precisely.
So not only will they have one of the worst defenses in the league, it's a bottom third in the NFL receiving corps.
Let me ask you this, bro. You think the Bears were like, we don't want Caleb to have talent around him?
Right, yeah. Yeah, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, right?
You think the Bears was like, 3 great receivers?
Too many.
Absolutely not.
Too many, right?
What? No. They traded him for a reason, gang.
Yeah.
You will see that reason, Buffalo fans.
Fam, they said Ben Johnson, and you know how intense Ben Johnson is. He said, if any team should regress, it should be us. And then they traded DJ Moore. So that should let you know the type of player this is, bro. Like,
yes.
How many people on the Bills started on the Patriots? I don't know more. And the Patriots roster, not even a top 5 roster in the league.
James Cook, Deion Dawkins.
Yep.
Ed Oliver.
Well. I don't listen. I don't know if Ed Oliver started over them 2 DTs.
Ed Oliver. He's a DN. He plays. No,
oh,
he's
yeah,
a DT. He plays both.
Okay. We get him on there.
I say Ed Oliver for sure. Ed Oliver, James Cook for sure. Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox will be tough.
Dawson Knox will be a starter.
Yeah.
Deion Dawkins, I said that. And, that's maybe I'm missing an offensive lineman or 2 to replace Will Campbell or something.
Right.
But nobody on that defense starts on anybody other than Ed Oliver. And that's the problem. It's like everybody is looking at this is such an interesting perspective that the NFL media chooses to present for Josh Allen and Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert is we only judge Josh Allen by his best moments.
Right.
We look at Josh Allen through the lens of what he is at his best, and we look at mostly other quarterbacks at how they are at the best and their worst, combine that, and then make an assumption. Right. Because if we only looked at Patrick Mahomes through the best of the best, we're never talking about another quarterback again. Right. If we only look at Lamar Jackson from his best moments, he's the best quarterback ever. Right. So it's an irresponsible way to look at Josh Allen's career and Josh Allen as a whole. So I think we're looking at this roster as Josh Allen is so good he can just carry this roster. Yeah. But when doing so, we're looking at the Patriots and saying, their schedule was easy last year.
Yeah.
Can they do it again? Yeah. This, that, and the third. But they're not looking at, Drake May was the MVP candidate last year, was second in MVP voting. Yeah. Is going into year 3, right? Yeah, year 3. Mike Vrabel has another year with him. Yeah. He just got a top 10 receiver in the NFL. Yeah. A quiet move, very, very quiet move that no one is talking about that was really, really important is they also got Romeo Doubs to be their number 2.
Who is 6'2",
so they
by the way.
upgraded their number 1. Yeah. They upgraded their number 2. They have 2 over 6-foot receivers. They have a decent tight end. Yeah. They have a running back that can break away at any point in time. They have a pass protection back, which is exactly the combination you want. And then they have a Mike Vrabel-led defense with the best corner in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I'm just confused on how you guys aren't noticing that. If you think Josh Allen is the best player in the NFL, I don't, but I absolutely think he's one of the 4 best players in the NFL. But I also think Drake May is one of the 15 best players in the NFL. Yeah. And I think outside of Drake May, the Patriots have a top 12 roster. Yeah. And outside of Josh Allen, the Bills have a bottom 12 roster. Yeah. So, and lastly, the most important point of this is Mike Vrabel has experience and is a better coach than Joe Brady will be as a first-time head coach. Yeah. And not only is Joe Brady a first-time head coach in the NFL, he's a first-time head coach, period.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I genuinely think they don't understand, like, having a defense that's going to keep you from getting blown out is not a guarantee in the NFL.
No.
Like, I understand, and we'll add a counter for me, because Raven fans understand those 7 weeks before Kyle Hamilton went back to safety.
Mercy.
It's like, oh, yeah, we actually can be ass. Like, oh, shit, we can be ass?
Like, when I tell you it's heartbreaking to watch a defense not be able to stop nothing, bro.
It's like, oh, yeah, we got one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and we're in a dogfight. Like, every single
with the Browns,
week,
gang.
we're in a fist fight with the Falcons.
Jameis Winston up and down, up and down.
Like, what? You like, man, Lamar's hooping, but like,
Jameis, man.
Jameis guy. Like, and that's what Bills fans are gonna feel because, bro, like their DBs unimpressive, wide receivers not impressive. Dawson Knox is great, getting up there. And what you said to start your reason why you don't believe in the Bills will probably be my biggest reason. And I don't wish this on anybody, of course, but with the nature of football is a physical game. Like, they've played so many games the last 6 years. Yeah. And Matt Milano, friend of the show, like,
couldn't handle it.
Bro, your body physically cannot handle it after a certain point. And Josh Allen doesn't play the brand of football that's going to allow him to just, I'm just going to stand up in the pocket. I don't think he could do that. Like, and for everyone, shout out Stunner, who loves it, this is the best version of Cam Newton. Hey, that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. That clock is ticking.
I'm trying to tell you something.
He's not going to be around. He's not going to be around along. We 9 years in, right?
Yes, bro.
We
10.
10, bro.
No, not, excuse me.
Yeah, it's been almost a decade, bro. Like, them hits add up.
Yeah. So, let's jump back into the Patriots, though, because I do want to ask you this. Last year, the Patriots had a very easy schedule.
Right.
Now they have a first-place schedule. Let me pull it up real quick because I want to – but actually, let me say this.
Yeah. I have the Pat schedule, too.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How much credence did you give the schedule last year? I'm pulling up this year's.
I gave it – listen, it's absolutely fair to bring up.
Okay.
I think especially pre-playoffs, that is 1,000% fair. That is my perspective.
Yes.
Your first 17 games, because you can't control who you play, if objectively it was not the best schedule, and that, like, I thought those criticisms were fair. Now, when Drake May runs through 3 of the 5 best defenses in the league to get to the Super Bowl, that's when I stopped worrying.
So that was my exact point, was if the schedule problem, quote unquote, was an issue, they wouldn't have got to the Super Bowl.
Right.
They played in the playoffs with all of the best teams we're talking about.
Best defense in the league.
They played the best defense in the league, the second best defense in the league, and then I think the Chargers were like the 6th or 7th best defense in the league. Shout out Jesse Mincer. And win. And okay, maybe your response is, well, Drake May didn't play well, so they were able to win in spite of their great quarterback not playing great.
And then let me jump in
which
here.
Which means they're a good football team, and if their great quarterback is able to play great football, then they will continue to be a great football team, right?
Exactly. And then this is my thing. Like, the Chargers game, Seahawks game, fairs. Like, the list of people who have multiple touchdowns, no picks, versus Denver is one person last year. Josh Allen was undressed by that Texans defense. Josh Allen played so bad versus that Texans defense. Niggas was on Twitter like, they're just too good. Like, niggas wouldn't even hate him. Like, they did it to Mahomes and Josh Allen back to back. Niggas was like, that's just the best defense. Like, it was like, poor Josh. Like, I feel bad for him. Like that's the defense Drake May played great against.
Yeah.
That's why I am not so worried about the raising of difficulty for the schedule, because last year it felt like we were a Cinderella team. Start to finish, right?
Yeah.
Now, with Mike Vrabel, we are like we used to be. I used to have this joke, was like, Nick, like, the Patriots had an easy schedule. It was like, yeah, because we were ass. We were the easy schedule.
Yeah.
Y'all thought we were gonna be bad. Y'all thought we were the easy schedule.
Yes.
No,
yes.
we are the hard schedule now.
Yes.
Like, when Jacksonville sees us, they're saying, oh, they went to the Super Bowl last year.
Factual.
We are the hard schedule. And with Mike Vrabel as that type of coach, A.J. Brown, Christian Gonzalez, like, the edge that they, and I don't know if you saw that today when they were doing the ones, like, this is a team that is ready.
Yeah, bro. And we're gonna jump into the schedule now. And I had a typo. I said the Rams and the Seahawks kick off the season. The Seahawks and the Patriots kick off the season. The Rams and the 49ers are the Friday game. My apologies. Yeah. So they start off the season in Seattle, watching Seattle get their rings. Their next game is the Steelers. Then they play the Jags, and they play the Bills. First 4 game, what is their record?
4-0.
I go 2-2. I think they lose to the. I think they beat the Seahawks, beat the Steelers, lose to the Jags, and lose to the Bills. Actually, I'm lying. I think 3-1. I go 3-1. I do think they beat the Bills because they'll be at. No. Yeah, they beat the Bills because the Bills' schedule is tough. Their first 3 games are very tough. So, yeah. I'm going 3-1. Next 4 games.
And for context, I think the Bills are 0-3 going into that game.
I do think that's tough. Okay. Their schedule is hard.
Yeah.
Raiders, Jets, Bears, Dolphins.
3-1.
Agreed. Bears are at home on I believe that's a Sunday night game. Thursday night game? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go Bears, short week at home.
Yep.
Packers, Lions, Chargers, Bills. That's the run. That's the 4-team run. That's like, whew.
Yeah. I think we go 3-1. One of these teams I think are not going to be really good.
If you take 2-2, you'll take 2-2 with that. If you start this season, because I said first 8 games, if you start the season 6-2, you'll take 8-4 coming out of that run anyway.
Right.
But I would say right now 2-2 because I do believe in all. I believe all 4 of these teams will be solid, and that Bills game is at home, so I'll take you guys with that. And I'm not sure how I feel about the Chargers right now, so I might take you guys.
I'm terrified of the Chargers. I can tell you right now, I'm terrified.
I'm truly not sure yet because
I'm shook.
Because you're right, bro. Actually, let's finish over.
Okay.
Vikings, Chiefs, Jets, Patriots.
Broncos. Vikings, Chiefs, Jets, Broncos.
Lord have mercy. Vikings, Chiefs, Jets, Broncos.
That's
and Dolphins. By the way, that's the last game. So
I think we finished that 4-1. I think we finished that 4-1. I'm still under the impression that I'm not going to pick against Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
So that is, I will say because we just read the schedule out. Of the games on this schedule that scare me the most, and I think for all these, since we're doing it like by division, by team, and when we get to the schedule sections, I'll cut it out so we can put it in the video so y'all can look at it. So it's not just us looking at our phone and reading it to you. But of the scariest games on this schedule, Seahawks, Chiefs, Chargers, and Bears. I think scary me the most.
Okay.
The Broncos, they'll still have a backup quarterback in Bo Nix's ankle is disgusting. The Bills, I think their roster sucks. Did I say the Jags?
No.
Jags, I'm a little worried about. Jags, I'm a little worried about because the Jags' offense is super explosive and Travis Hunter looks crazy right now.
Man.
But I think the Lions are going to take a step back. I think the Packers are still going to be mid. And that's why preseason, the schedule, I'm always more optimistic, naturally just because I'm a fan. But also, I'm looking at, like, normally that Vikings game would scare me.
Yeah.
I think Kyler if the season, there's a 40% chance Kyler don't even start that game.
Yeah.
Like, if the season going bad, he might not even beat the quarterback.
Yeah.
So, I definitely think 13 to 14 wins and the division should be the goal for this team.
I absolutely think so. I'm not even mad at 12 wins because I do think 12 wins can win you that division,
oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially with the Bills' schedule. So I think a 12-5 schedule and a home playoff game is a successful season.
Right.
So I am,
and the AFC is brutal. That might get you a bye.
You feel me?
The AFC is brutal.
In closing, I believe in the Patriots a lot more than I believe in the Bills this year. Yeah. If I had to do a shout out Nick Wright, if I had to do a title pie for the Patriots and the Bills would be a 70-30 Patriots.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think either one of these teams will be back in the Super Bowl or in the Super Bowl for the first time for the Bills.
Yeah.
But the Patriots have a better chance of getting there than the Bills do, just because like I said, I think the Bills are just due. It's not even like hating. It's not because I've never picked the Bills to miss the playoffs. I rave about Josh Allen. I just think the media talks about him in a way they shouldn't. But I am not a Bills hater by any stretch of the imagination. When the Bills aren't playing the Ravens, I'm usually rooting for Josh Allen to play well. So except for that game against Denver, I really was happy about that. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna lie.
That's one of the best hate watches.
One of the best hate watches I've
It was
ever
literally like
experienced.
euphoria. Like
fam.
Like they asked this is crazy, like sidebar. They asked Tom Holland, like, yo, what movie would you like to go back and watch for the first time? And he was like, Back to the Future. And I was like, that's a hard answer. That's a hard answer for sure. I would love to sit down and watch Josh Allen have 4 turnovers in that game again. Like,
bro, the turnover before the half, I yelped. I was screaming laughing like, this is the greatest day of my life, bro. And then he throws a game-losing interception, bro. You would have thought the Ravens won the Super Bowl in this bit, bro.
Because we're going to start doing a lot of live watches and stuff because, we, as our community grows, shout to y'all again. But I am so happy I was not, like, mic'd up for that shit. I would have sounded like a super villain in my basement. I was, like, so angrily happy. Like, I sounded like Lex Luthor, like, really watching, like, the light train. Like, B4! Like, he started running at the end of the half. I said, there he goes. There it is. There it is.
Hell yeah,
Yo,
bro.
like, you know how much you gotta hate a nigga to, like, root for Bo Nix?
No, fam. Do you understand how much I was hating? I was rooting for Sean Payton and Bo Nix, bro. You know how outlandish that is for me, bro? Oh, my God.
Yo, like, I was hating so hard, like, I'm like, damn, I can't root for Bo Nix. You trying to, like, spice it up rich. Like, yeah, he went to Oregon. Like, nigga, stop talking to me. Like, you be trying to gas it, like, well, Cortland Sutton is cold. Like, yeah, he kind of tough. Like,
oh, my God. That is hilarious, boy. That is funny, boy.
Like, bro, that's what's, like, Josh Allen PR, bro. Josh Allen PR got to be studied, bro. Like,
yeah.
And just to wrap the AFC East conversation, well, the Patriots conversation, at least, last but not least, and shout out John Wall for this immortal meme. Like, if it wasn't for my 2 boys, one is Drake May and Christian Gonzalez. Man, I had to give him his own segment at the end because I feel like this next year Christian Gonzalez might be like right around his peak for the next couple years.
Yeah,
I'm so ready. I am so ready. I have missed watching a nigga just legit like man pressure. Like legit, like travel with you, big, tall, fast, talking trash. Like we are back.
Let me ask you this, bro. On the fly, just thought of this.
Yeah.
Who are the top 3? We'll keep it simple. Top 3 trios in the NFL. Drake May, AJ Brown, Christian Gonzalez.
Oh, the best big 3s?
That F.
Okay, that's tough. Can I say the Rams without?
And this is you can say any team you want, and this isn't like we'll make a TikTok later.
I'll say it for you, Ravens.
Yeah, you know.
Lamar,
Kyle Hamilton, and Derrick Henry. Yeah, for sure. Myles Garrett, Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
That's crazy. That's probably the number 1. That's probably number 1.
I'm trying to. Hold on. The trio. It's some teams that's carried by 3 niggas for real though.
Dak, CD, and Pickens is a good one. That's a good one.
No, because really just Jameer. I was at the Falcons, but they missing the court. No. Jesse Bates,
Drake London, Bijan. That's a good 3. Yeah, that's a good 3.
Jesse Bates. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to do by division.
I'm jumping around.
Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow.
I think that's a top 8 or 9 trio. Fair, yeah. But the ones we've named before,
Jamar doing a lot of heavy lifting.
A lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
The 49ers, what a downfall. They should be on this list. Depending on how this year plays out, Marshawn Lattimore not like that no more. I was about to go Commanders, but Marshawn Lattimore not like that no more.
Lattimore not like that no more.
Yeah, it's not that many great trios. Like we started off hot.
I'm absolutely blanking on.
We started off hot. I'm going through the teams. There's not a lot of great trios. Jameer Gibbs, Brian Branch, and Almiron is a guy.
Oh,
is a
that's
nice 3. That's Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, Aiden Hutchinson, and that's a top 5 dude. Yeah. That's a top 5 trio. Excuse me. Yeah. With Almiron, I ain't even the biggest fan of Almiron because
the Broncos just don't got nobody wavy but Surtain.
Saquon, Jalen, and Devontae. That's a solid one. Ooh. Or you could throw Quinion in there.
I was gonna say Saquon, Quinion, and Jalen Carter.
That's a good one. Underrated one that would be like back half of the 10. Yeah. Sauce, Alec Pierce, and Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, BTJ, and Trevor Lawrence ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad either.
Listen, after this season, Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Buy your Luther Burden stock right now.
But actually, bro, it might be Colston Loveland in that 3. Oh, it might be Colston in that 3.
Yeah,
might be. But that's a fun game.
Tough. Well, listen, they're a little older, but Travis Kelce, Chris Jones,
Pat. Yeah, that's a 5-year-ago answer. They had a 3-year stretch where it was them three and it wasn't close. Like, they had a nice little run, I think.
It's so funny, like the 49ers could have so many, but they all like just wash now. Like,
bro.
It's like Christian McCaffrey and like
Fred Warner, and who else now? But that's
Shout
a fun
out Mike
game.
Evans.
Oh, George Kittle, I guess. Yeah. But it's a fun game. Fun game. Yeah. So moving on, actually, before we close, AFC East, we have just done the breakdown. Please go watch it. It's a YouTube short up right now. Yeah. Let us know how you think the AFC East will play off from top to bottom. Ish, let me know 4 through 1. How are you lining up the AFC East this year?
Yeah. At number 4, I got the Miami Dolphins. Very serious organization. I'm glad y'all got Mike McDaniel out of there. No nonsense group right here. We're going to be all football all the time in Miami now. Number 3, I got New York Jets. A lot of talent there, but listen, you finesse the Colts. This is kind of a gap year.
Yep.
We'll see you at the draft. Number 3, I got the Bills, possibly missing the playoffs. Oh, yeah, number 2, got the Bills, possibly missing the playoffs, but will not be in competition to win this division after Halloween. And number 1, I have the New England Patriots.
I have the same list as Ish, so I'll just tell you why I have the same list. 3 and 4, Jets, Miami, they suck. Very simple. Yeah. I have the Patriots over the Bills as winning the AFC East and potentially fighting for that number 1 seed again because the Bills needed a culture change. Yep. The Ravens needed a culture change. The Ravens got a culture change by a black mom, and the Bills got a culture change by a white mom in the suburbs. Yeah. The black mom came in, Jordan took a shoe, said you wearing Sperry's to school for the next 6 months, and that's it, and I don't want to hear no talk back. The white mom came in and said, did you just cuss me out? Well, give me your PlayStation for 30 minutes, and I'll give it right back to you. Yeah. And that was all they did. They fired the coach who they admittedly said they fired because they saw Josh Allen crying, and they weren't going to fire him. And they have a defense that Jim Leonard has to take over that doesn't have near the talent that the defensive secondary of the Broncos have, which is who he came to coach with. So how does he mesh with that lack of talent defense? How does Josh Allen play knowing that he has to play catch-up most games with a bad defense? And how is Joe Brady, a first-time head coach at any level, is he a good head coach? It's so many questions around the Bills, and the only question we have around the Patriots is how good is A.J. Brown going to be for them? Yeah. So I am going to go with the more talented roster with a top 7 quarterback versus the bad roster with the top 3 quarterback.
Yep. Fire.
Let's move on to the NFC East.
Yes, sir.
So from the Bills and Patriots to the Cowboys and Eagles, man.
Yes, sir.
How can you not love it? How can you not love it?
Right.
All right, so, Ish, man, there's a lot of change in that NFC East, man.
Yes, sir. NFC, this is like, you know what it is? And, you know, of course, you be telling us something, so this is something girls say a lot. This is like a little sweet treat. Like, before we get to the good teams in NFC East, I just want to let y'all know from the bottom of my heart, I cannot wait to hate watch the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Like, if you're still watching from the full video, we just did the AFC East. So we did the top 2 teams. We really didn't hit the Dolphins and the Jets because they suck. And we're not negative people.
Yeah.
We are not negative people. We weren't going to talk disparagely about the Jets, but the Giants and John Harbaugh and Jackson Dart, y'all have laid the foundation for one of the greatest hate watches we will ever see in our lives.
Yes.
All you people that were like, well, why would they fire John Harbaugh? And this is the best hire of the offseason.
Yes.
What a culture change. They really won everybody over. This might be the worst team in the league.
In the league.
Like,
I am glad you know it, bro.
You know the offense coordinators for the Giants too?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead to the folks. Go ahead to the folks.
Yeah. Matt Nagy.
So it's a John Harbaugh coach team with Matt Nagy calling plays, with Jackson Dart executing said plays in the offense.
And people are picking them to make the playoffs.
And people are like, that's probably a playoff team. That's a team that's going to make a leap.
Fail.
That's a team that's going to make a leap.
Like, where do I live, bro? I be listening to the NFL media like, y'all really are boys club. Like, y'all really don't. Y'all don't even think about the shit y'all say.
You can't, bro. You can't. And, like, I can't put into words. Like, the people, I will say this for the Ravens fans out there, because I know Daniel talks to y'all a lot. I don't talk to y'all much. Listen, this is our time. This is our time. All the stuff we've been saying about John Harbaugh for years.
Man, oh man, I cannot wait.
It's time to see.
I cannot wait.
But to transition to the rest of the division that actually matters, and the people that will probably be stomping the Giants out, the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and start it off. Actually, I wanted to ask you, which quarterback would you rather have going into this year? Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts?
I'm going to go Dak Prescott. I believe Dak is an excellent quarterback.
Okay.
The funny thing about it is if you combine Dak and Jalen Hurts, you might get the best quarterback ever.
Sound like Patrick Mahomes.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But Dak has an amazing arm. We're just worried about him in the big moments. He can make every throw. Yep. He makes every read. He's an excellent leader. He has command of that huddle. I believe he has settled into the drama that is playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And the real reason I'm taking Dak is because of his weapons. It's not really because of the talent. I believe they're both top 10 quarterbacks. I would have them around 8 and 10 respectively. Right. So I like them both. I think if you switch Jalen Hurts and put him on the Cowboys this year, he would have the season Dak Prescott is finna have. Okay. And if you put Dak Prescott on the Eagles, he would have the decent season Jalen Hurts is going to have.
Okay.
I believe they're both playoff teams this year, but I am going to go with Dak Prescott because of the weapons he has. Okay. And little side note, plays in the dome.
Yeah, it does play in the dome. But that dome does shine like a super laser light.
It shines like Cyclops X-ray vision.
Yeah, like some crazy punch dimension fucking light shining through there. But I did just want to start there just with the two QBs because when they are, the faces of billion-dollar brands. But let's go ahead and start with the Eagles since Nelson isn't here. We can go ahead and have like a regular Eagles segment without like having to say Jalen Hurts is like a top 8 quarterback or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, Rock. They are on that bubble for me. They are on a scary bubble for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's a fair critique.
I think them and the Bills are in a very scary place because I feel like they're kind of like the Bills from last year.
Okay,
where. Listen, if this gets rocky, it's going to be some thick changes.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be some people moving. Nick Sirianni is going to be the head coach of the Colts.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be some crazy stuff if they come out. And they kind of soft launching that OC already.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, it's the smartest guy in the room.
Absolutely.
Never talk to anybody as smart as him.
Absolutely.
So I think this is a big year for Nick Sirianni, and it's a big year for Jalen Hurts.
Absolutely, man. And I'm not going to lie. Some of your critiques of the Eagles were a little premature. I believe that we were judging them by only their worst moments and not their best in some moments of the past. But I believe this year, all of the critiques that they have received are extremely warranted. Yeah. Jalen Hurts we've seen the ups and we've seen the downs, and the lows have just looked so bad. We're just not 100% sure. And guys, we can see that he can't make all the throws these great quarterbacks can. Right. Like that's really what it is for me because I'm not the stats guy. I'm not you got to throw the ball 40 times to prove you're a good quarterback. Yeah. I actually think that's inefficient and nobody's ever won a Super Bowl throwing the ball 45 times for a reason. Yeah. Tom Brady. They lost. He had 500 yards and they lost.
No, the Falcons won.
Oh, that don't count. They had to throw.
It wasn't overtime.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Tom Brady never counts. He's the greatest ever. We're not talking about immortals and shit. But so problem and question one. Let's call them questions. Yeah. Question one. What does this offense look like with A.J. Brown? Without A.J. Brown, excuse me. Question two. Is this offensive line mediocre? Yeah. That's a real question that we haven't had in Philly in a long time. Yeah. Question three. What does this secondary look like? Is this secondary going to continue what it continued last year under Vic Fangio, or after losing a few players with Reed Blankenship, and they lost one other player, and
I think it was a safety, right?
Yeah, it was Reed Blankenship. It was just Reed Blankenship, excuse me. So they have to replace their safety. Yeah. They do have a great top 10 corner in Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean on the other side, but is this defense going to take a step back losing their play caller who was Cooper DeJean? Yeah. That's a question. And question four is, what does Nick Sirianni look like as a head coach without one of the 5 most talented rosters in the NFL?
That's a great question.
So
some of us have been wondering.
Like the Bills, there are a lot of questions. Yeah. Unlike the Bills, we've been asking this question all season about Philadelphia, and we haven't about Buffalo. Right. So I think your fear is warranted. Yeah. Let me explain why I think they will be okay. Right. I do believe in Sean Mannion. Okay. I do believe in that West Coast style. I think it creates a floor for your offense.
That's fair. Yeah.
And the floor for your offense is good. Right. So I think no matter what, the Philadelphia offense will be good. Right. And because I don't think they're a top 5 most talented roster, I do think they're a top 12 most talented roster with the top 10 quarterback. a top 5 running back, and a top 15 receiver, and a top 10 corner. With all of that talent combined with what I know Vic Fangio is, what I think Sean will be, I just think they're at worst, they're a wild card team.
Right.
A team with Saquon Barkley, Vic Fangio, all of this talent, I just don't see how it goes so bad that they can't win 10 games. That would be a shock to me. And it would, I think that Jalen Hurts is good. Yeah. And I think he has the potential to be considered really good. If they miss the playoff, I would no longer believe he has any potential to be really good, and I would think at best he's an average quarterback. And I just don't believe that. So that's why I'm going to believe in the Eagles this year.
I 1000% agree with everything you said, especially I'm trying to think of a word for it, like the body, like the body of a car, like the metal part. Yeah. The body of the Eagles is still, I mean, Jalen Carter, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Jalen Hurts, like they do have great talent. Mm-hmm. And I do think that talent is good enough to win 9 or 10 games. Okay. But I am a lot higher on the Commanders than I was last year. Okay. And I feel like that is the reason it can go south, because I don't know if 10 games will get you in the NFC East this year. Okay. Let me see. 10 games. Okay, so we're going to 4 division games. Right. I'm sorry, 4 division teams. 4 people win their division. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I was pulling up the Philadelphia Eagles. So it's 4 division winners, 3 wild card winners.
So let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, Cowboys win their division. Yep. We love Atlanta. Falcons win their division. Yep. Rams and Bears win their division. Boom. So Eagles. Yep. Lions. Yep. Vikings.
Seahawks.
Packers. Seahawks. Yeah. Tampa Bay. Yep. That's 6. New Orleans, we're at 7. 49ers, we're at 8. What's the one we're missing? South, East, West, North. Okay, Bears. We named all the teams there. NFC
Lions.
East. Commanders.
Lions.
I said Lions.
Go ahead.
So it's 8 teams. So we said the 8 teams. 8 teams, 3 spots.
That's tough.
All right, now let me go through the schedule. Let's go 4 by 4 like we just did. Yeah. Commanders, Titans, Bears, Rams. I'll go 2-2 with that. I'll go 2-2 with that. I got them beating the Commanders and Titans, lose to the Bears and Eagles.
Nelson not here?
Bears and Rams. Actually, I got them beating the Rams. They never lose to the Rams. They're 4-0 against the Rams.
Oh. They don't win a game in them 4 games.
Nah, I'm not. Nah.
Listen, listen. That's the listen. Can't listen. Do you believe in Cam Ward?
I do, but not. I don't believe in nothing on the Titans. I think the Titans may have the worst roster of football outside of Miami.
I 1000% agree.
So
I agree.
I think they were just out talent.
Listen, that's thing early in the season. Like, listen, the Patriots lost to the Raiders last year. Like early in the season, especially with all these new changes, I feel like I think the Rams crammed it this year for sure.
Absolutely not.
This is why I think so, is because the superpower they had versus the Rams, they don't have anymore. The reason they were 5-0 versus the Rams during Aaron Donald times, because they're the best O-line in the league. They were able to say, yo, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, this amazing pass rush, all right, we can kind of stand up. Man, I don't know. Like, Aaron Donald was working out a couple weeks ago. A couple days ago. Like, I worry about the Eagles versus the Rams.
Oh, okay. I say 2-2 though. I'm gonna say 2-2. Okay. So next 4: Jags, Panthers, Cowboys, Commanders. Damn, they play Commanders a lot.
Yeah. But at least twice. I think they win. They win at least 2 of those games.
So they're 4-4. They're 4-4 by our assumptions. Right. Next 4: Giants, Steelers. Sorry, not talking to the mic. Giants, Steelers, Cowboys, Cardinals. I'm going to say 4-0 through there. Yeah. One of those games is the Thanksgiving game on the Eagles, Cowboys, Cowboys at home.
I think they split with the Cowboys, but I'm cool saying that one's over.
Okay, so 3-1. So we'll say 3-1. Yeah. 7-4.
7-4.
All right. Closing the season: Cardinals, Colts, Seahawks, Texans, 49ers, Giants.
Ooh, they lose at least 3 of them shit.
So that puts them at 10-7.
Yeah. That puts them
11-6.
That puts them at 10-7 if nothing crazy happens.
Yeah.
And especially, that's what I'm saying, in the NFL, like I kind of build in some nut shit is gonna happen, because that's kind of what, like the Ravens weren't bad last year. Some nut shit happened.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, the entire Chiefs roster imploded. Like,
Yeah.
the Eagles and like the Bills, the Eagles have so many miles on that body.
Yeah. All right. I will take back and say, because before when we started this conversation, I was like, there's no way the Eagles missed the playoffs. It's absolutely on the table. Yeah. It is absolutely on the table. Excuse me for misspeaking. After reading that schedule again, it's on the table. Yeah. Let's move to the Cowboys, though, and let's see about this. Let's go to their schedule.
Right.
But before I go to their schedule, do you think the Cowboys' hype is real?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes because I am, like, if your team isn't great, right, I am more, okay, if your team isn't great, but you have an identity, I will align with you more than a team with a bunch of talent that I don't know what you do. Mm-hmm. Like, the Cowboys say, you know what, bro? Fuck it. We traded for George Pickens. He's elite. Let's just triple down. We got CD, Dak, George Pickens. We will figure out the defense in the draft. And they say, yo, listen, best defensive player who happens to play the one position that could turn an entire defense around, not even be elite. Listen, Caleb Downs, you're our signal caller. You are the head of a defense, coach of defense. We got good D tackle. We have a floor for our defense in a way. Yo, just can you be the 20th best defense in the league? Can you be the 23rd best defense in the league?
Yeah.
And I think with that and how high-powered this offense can get, I'm buying this to the Cowboys hype.
Okay, so we're on the same page, bro. That's exactly how I feel. I don't have to repeat what you said. Their offense is so good, all of their defense has to be is top 20. Yeah. Clayton Adams was their offensive coordinator last year, and guess what? He's still there. I love continuity with offenses. So they'll build on what they had last year, and CD and George have an understanding of their roles now. Yeah. They both know they're going to get 90 to 100 targets this year. Yeah. Actually, more than that. Probably both over 115 targets this year. They both know they'll be over 75 receptions. Yeah. So there's no point in getting too high, too down. Yeah. This is your game. This is my game. This is my half. This is your half. Yeah. And that defense, bro. Caleb Downs was such a big ad, bro, because those of you that don't know, that was the best football player in the draft. Yeah. He would have been the number 2 or 3 pick if he played anything other than safety. Yeah. Safety just isn't a valuable enough position to draft in the top 5 unless you're the Falcons. Yeah. They drafted the tight end at 4, so they'll do anything. But sorry, Falcons, I love you. But
it's 12 All-Pros in that draft. Right? It's 12 first-team All-Pros in that draft.
But besides Caleb Downs and that secondary getting better, they added Rashawn Gary.
Exactly.
Bro. That move to go along with Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark, my
That's a
God.
Good front seven, bro.
That front seven went from bad to from bad to good. Yeah. And that is going from we are a borderline playoff team to we can make a championship game. And that's how much them having a defense is going to change. Yeah. Now, there's still the Cowboys. They still have the aura and the noise around them and Jerry Jones and what happens if they start 8-2 and Jerry get to talking and all of those things. But this is their year to do it, bro. Right. This is their year. And I don't want to say like to win the Super Bowl, but I'm saying this is their year to begin 3 years of being taken seriously as a contender.
Exactly.
That's what I'll say.
Like right now, we're not rolling our eyes at the Cowboys.
No.
We have rolled our eyes at the Cowboys for several years.
Yes. Like
we haven't been like, yo, like when we talked about the Cowboys, it was sarcastic.
Yes.
We never thought there would be a football game in February between Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott.
No, absolutely not.
But if something were to happen for the Rams and we do a title pie or Matthew Stafford sprain his ankle or something happen, and the NFC is open, I like the Cowboys' chances just as anybody else's.
Same, bro. Same. Thank you. Yeah. Agreed, bro. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah. So let's do their schedule.
Yep.
And this one is interesting, bro, because their schedule is tough. Yeah. But again, they have a lot of talent. So we'll see how we feel about this.
Yep.
They open the season on Sunday Night Football with the Giants. They will score 65 points. So Giants.
I might get tickets. We should go to that game.
No cap, bro. Honestly, I'm King Cozy. They said getting in and out of MetLife is the worst thing ever. I'll never know. You impatient. I like to be in Cozy.
Oh God,
we'll hate each other, but like, why y'all stop doing the pot? Yeah. Went to the Giants game.
Fucking
John Harbaugh.
MetLife security.
So,
Jesus Christ, this is a crazy schedule.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
Giants, Commanders, Ravens, Texans. That's their first 4 games.
Yeah.
I'm going to be generous and say 2-2. I'm going to say they beat their 2 division opponents. The Commanders starting off with the Eagles and Cowboys is a little crazy. That was a little fucked up. But
Yeah.
So 2-2, they beat the Giants, beat the Commanders, lose to the Ravens, lose to the Texans.
Can I interest you in something strange, Twin?
Yeah.
I think they beat the Texans and lose to the Commanders and lose to the Ravens.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I think they somehow beat the Texans. I don't know why I think they beat the Texans. I just looked at it and someone said, yo, of all the teams the Texans suffocate, I feel like George Pickens is just that one nigga. Like, that shit just won't work out.
That secondary and that pass, that's going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
That game week 4 might get flexed.
Hey, 1 p.m. on Fox, baby. Like, that's just going to be tough.
But Buccaneers, Packers, Eagles, Cowboys. Oh, sorry, Cardinals.
Yeah, I think this is where I think they win all these games.
I agree with that. No, actually, I flipped that. On the Eagles schedule, I had it backwards. I think they both win at home, so they lose to the Eagles. So 3-1.
Right.
So 5-3.
Okay.
Colts, 49ers, Titans, Eagles.
See, okay, so because we have the Eagles split, and I think they beat all the bad teams.
Yeah.
Because you play
Colts.
Yeah, like you play the Colts later in the year. You play Tennessee later in the year. San Francisco's roster is going to be like regular niggas by this point.
Yeah, it'll be me and you in there. Right?
Yeah, like, we'll be playing. We'll be playing for sure. So,
we are going to win that game.
Yeah. And I think the Eagles, I think it's Thanksgiving. I think they beat the Eagles the first time. They're not going to win this game. I think so they'll split.
Yeah, so split. Okay, cool. So we're at, no matter what, we're at, that's 3 wins. We're at 8-4 no matter what.
Right.
Rams, Seahawks, Rams, Jags, Giants, Commanders.
Yes.
3-2.
I think, listen, I think they're 3-1 going into week 18. Whoever wins that Washington game is going to win the division.
Oh, so we got to get to something then. Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we're around, we'll call their season somewhere between 11-6 and 13-4.
Exactly.
That's exactly where I thought we were going to land. So I agree with that assessment. I believe that the Cowboys were going to be very fun this year. Yeah. I believe the NFC East and the NFC North will be fighting for the best division and most exciting and entertaining division in football. That leads us. Hold on.
Okay.
On the camera. The Commanders, man, we got to get to that.
Jaden, yes, sir.
Jaden Daniels is coming back. They just signed Stephon Diggs. Terry McLaurin didn't sit out training camp, so he's going to be healthy this year. Yeah. Arvell Reese looks like the new Ray Lewis. Yeah. And Dan Quinn is a good football coach.
Yes.
And they've got rid of the college style in Cliff Kingsbury. Yes. So, what's your belief level? 1 to 10, 10 absolutely making the playoffs, 1 absolutely missing the playoffs. Yeah. What is your belief level in the Commanders this year?
7.
Nice.
I think the Commanders will be. I think Jaden Daniels is going to have I don't want to say a leap season because he was kind of hurt last year. They played mid. I think Jaden Daniels is going to have a superstar type season.
Nice.
Similar to what Drake May had last year, where he's going to be in discussions of, and this is just a preview of what I think this season is going to look like. I think this is the season where people go, this is one of the best draft classes ever. I think Caleb, Jaden, and Drake May will be leading the MVP race at the end, all in the same class. And the Commanders, the additions you mentioned, and Sonny Styles. I feel like the Commanders have so much young talent.
I said Arvell Reese. That's the Giants. I meant Sonny Styles. My bad, John.
Sonny Styles is going to add a element to the Commanders team we have not seen with Jaden Daniels yet. Because even when they were great, their defense didn't really have like an identity.
Of course not.
I think now, third year, you're under Dan Quinn, you're going into a physical situation, and I feel like Terry McLaurin, great number 1, Stephon Diggs, way better number 2 than number 1, and I genuinely, like you asked me 1 through 10, 5 of it is Jaden Daniels.
Okay, yeah. I like that. So, I honestly thought we were going to be on the opposite end of this conversation. Yeah. They hired Durante Jones, black man, obviously. Yeah. They hired Durante Jones, who was under that Brian Flores tree.
Yes.
He came from Minnesota. He was their defensive passing game coordinator. Yep. I like that hire. Yes. I really like that hire. Yeah. David Blow, who was their offensive coordinator last year, continues his role. And then you have Dan Quinn. So you have some continuity. Your head coach, offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator with new defensive staff.
Yeah.
Everything is on Jaden Daniels.
Yes.
I believe in Jaden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe in Jaden Daniels more than I do right now.
Yeah.
If Jaden Daniels is who I think he is, the Commanders and the Commanders will be in the playoffs, and the NFC East will have 3 playoff teams instead of the NFC North. That is who Jaden Daniels has to be this year because this isn't a superstar roster. Right. So when it was like, can Jalen Hurts be good? It's Saquon Barkley. It's A.J. Brown. It's a perfect offensive line, perfect defense. All of this is coming together perfectly for him to just be a good quarterback that can rise to great like he did in the Super Bowl. Jaden Daniels has to be a really good quarterback that can rise to a superstar in moments, and he's going to have to be a superstar in every game in moments.
Right.
If you have to be a superstar at all times, you end up hurt like Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson last year. You just can't do it. So really good quarterback that has to rise to a superstar is where you want him. And if he can do that, first off, you know you have your quarterback of the future, which they assume they do. If he can stay healthy, that gives you a lot of confidence because he put on weight and he's going to get older, get stronger, and put on more weight. So if he can stay healthy this young, you have confidence he can continue to stay healthy throughout his career. Right. And you gave him 2 weapons that aren't gonna cause a lot of negative attention to come his way. Right. I said that wrong. I'm sorry. You didn't give him 2 diva receivers. Exactly. Terry McLaurin is in his 30s. Yeah. Stephon Diggs is in his 30s. Yeah. Stephon wants to win, but Stephon also understands his role. He just played the mentor role for Drake May and the leadership role for a receiver room for Drake May and the New England Patriots. He understands what he's coming into. He had the opportunity to go to Kansas City, and he chose Commanders. Exactly. He knows what he's doing. He chose that role. I think you have no problems from Stephon Diggs. Terry McLaurin got his money. I think he'll shut up.
Yeah, God, listen, like that shit will shut me up.
Quick and easy. Got his money. I think he'll shut up. And that defense, I think, is better. So, like you said, I have my confidence for the Commanders is at a 7.5, and like 5.5 is Jaden. The rest is Dan Quinn, and that defense getting a little bit better.
Yeah, and I did, and like I understand. First of all, the Commanders have a terrible name. Let's just call it. Yeah. Their brand is ass.
It's horrible.
So it's nothing you're gonna remember. But the Commanders' defense, let me read off the additions. Okay. Odafe Owe, a good brusher, but not like
that matters though. Just getting a good pass rusher matters when you're a bad pass rusher.
Right. And that's the thing with these signings is when you just look at one name, it doesn't feel like a lot. But Odafe Owe, Leo Chanel, Kayvon Chason, Nick Cross, Tim Settle, Amik Robinson, Charles Omenihu, and Rasul Douglas all signed to the Commanders.
Plus the rookies. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That is an entirely new defense.
Yes.
That is and you add Rashad White, who's in a great back out the backfield for Jaden Daniels.
He's really good.
And then you got Chigo Okonkwo, and then the 2 receivers that you have. So this is a team that has the talent to compete. Yeah. And with this defense, because Dan Quinn, as a coach, I'm not huge on because a defensive coach, it's a little iffy if you don't have a superstar quarterback. Yeah. And that was my problem with him in Atlanta was you don't really have a superstar quarterback anymore. I didn't think Matt Ryan, I don't want to, piss anybody off. Shout out to the niggas in Atlanta watching because there's a lot of y'all. But the good thing, but the time it is good to have a defensive great head coach is when you do have a superstar offense. Because now, instead of doubling down like the Bills did, it's like, all right, we have a great coach, get a great OC, we'll double it down. No, you go, the best way we can help Jaden Daniels is to ask Jaden Daniels to score 24 points and not 28. Yep. And that's what this defense is going to do for him.
Absolutely. Amazing conversation on the Commanders, man. I'm excited for them. Let me ask you this before we jump into the Giants pause. That was crazy. What? I don't remember that question.
DC is in his crew talking on the ship. Like real quick, just before
Okay, let's just go to the Giants. Let's just go there now. All right. I'm just gonna take this. I'll take it. Because you already kind of said your piece. Yeah. Look, y'all. I'm so confused, and I need somebody to help me. Last year, so
my brother is lost.
Like truly, because so I'm gonna start from the top.
Right.
The Giants and their Giants organization has been racist and incompetent other than the 2 years Eli Manning struck magic, and they've sucked most of the years I've been alive.
That was probably racist then too.
So I don't understand that aspect of it.
Right.
John Harbaugh couldn't do it with Lamar Jackson,
Right.
Roquan Smith, Derrick Henry, Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey, Nate Wiggins,
DeAndre Hopkins.
He couldn't get it done with that roster.
Yeah.
So you give him a worse roster with a worse quarterback, with a worse offensive coordinator, with worse defensive personnel, and he's supposed to do what exactly? Because he doesn't call plays.
Does not call plays.
He doesn't call the defense.
Yep.
So I'm not really sure like what he's gonna come in there and just change, because I keep seeing Colin Cowherd say, well, they had the most blown fourth quarter leads last year. Yeah. Well, that's John Harbaugh's specialty, is blowing fourth quarter leads. And he was blowing fourth quarter leads with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and them players I just named. So he's getting a worse team to blow leads with. And then you have Matt Nagy. I don't know if y'all remember the last time Matt Nagy was a head coach. It ended in a report that said Caleb Williams was in a dark room by himself watching film after games because nobody would do it with him. He was the offensive coordinator of the Chiefs the last 2 years.
Yeah, he killed Patrick Mahomes.
The Chiefs had their worst offensive production the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have a top 15 offensive coordinator in the NFL. He's also in the second toughest division in football.
Yes.
With the worst quarterback.
Yeah.
What are people seeing?
Your best player.
Last year, Jackson Dart played 14 games, had 2,700 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions.
Yeah, 2 concussions.
And 2 concussions. Cam Scatterbo. Who do y'all think this guy is, bro? Like,
he was a mid-back who got hurt last year, his first season.
Like,
and then your best player, the only person on your team who might be a superstar, tore his ACL last year. On the field, you won't replace.
And he's still hurt.
Yes.
He's probably going to miss the first few games.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing you got going for you is Odell Beckham going to look fire as hell in that uniform again.
Like, Odell Beckham shouldn't show up to your camp and get wide receiver 1 reps today. That wasn't a pot. Listen, few people love Odell like I love Odell.
I mean, very few.
I saw the tweet that was like, yeah, Odell Beckham got work with the ones today. I said, with the what?
I was like, did he know that coming into practice?
It's that bad?
I don't think he signed with y'all. Remember when I was like, I don't get paid enough?
Yeah. Odell Lilly just accidentally became important at work. And it's about to destroy his life.
He had some bitches he wanted to fuck in New York, so he signed with the Giants, and now he got to do something.
Good money, good endorsements there, good bread there. You know, he got his old locker back comfortable. It's like, yeah, it's
condo hasn't been sold yet.
Yeah, yeah, it's 2nd and 10. You got to beat Quinion Mitchell on his press. Me?
I get paid $750,000, player. Please don't ask me to do no stupid shit like that.
Yeah, after you beat that press, Jackson Dart's gonna throw it to you. Me? That's what I'm here for. I thought I was here to coach Malik. LSU,
You coming under one nigga Instagram post. Now I gotta get press jet.
Like, yo, Odell, big fan, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Patrick Surtain. Okay. This is not going to be a fun season for Odell.
Hell no.
Should have came to the Patriots. Should have went back to the Rams.
He should have went
I'd call Sean McVay every day.
Please trade for me, bro.
Yo, what's good, Clint?
Nah, for real though. So yeah, no belief for the Giants for me at all. That was our segment. No, we did it. Oh, AFC East. Now we're doing the NFC East. Please let us know in the comments how you think the NFC East will play out 4-1. Ish, let me hear it. 4-1. How's the NFC East playing?
4-1. So underneath 4 is the Giants. I'm gonna put a gap for an NFL team would finish in this division. 3, I'm gonna go to Philadelphia Eagles. 2, I'm gonna go the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh.
And 1, I'm gonna go Jay.
I love it. I love it.
MVP season.
Okay. So at number 7, I have the New York Giants. Number 7, I got the New York Giants. And number 3, I do have the Commanders.
Yeah.
And number 2, I have the Philadelphia Eagles with the star by them because they make the playoffs. Yeah. But at number 1 for the first time in a few years, Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Schottenmeier, and George Pickens win that division behind 12 to 13 wins. And for the first time in I don't know how long, the Dallas Cowboys get a home playoff game.
Jesus Christ. That's
fire. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling this year. That's how I'm feeling this year. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. We don't do the Cowboys
I don't like the Cowboys.
Clicks for views and all of that. I really believe the Cowboys are like that this year. I'm excited to watch the Cowboys for the first time since Dak and Zeke's sophomore year.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It was George Pickens like changed that franchise.
Man, what?
Like, now there's some real niggas. Before there was a football team.
Yeah.
Like, it was Dak. Like, Dak looked like a cop. Like, Dak looked like if a nigga like Dak pulled you over tonight, like, you would tremble. Giving him your life. Like, you would be shaking. Trying to get that nigga your life. Like, Dak looked like you didn't drink all day. You about to get a breathalyzer. He look like he know you not drunk. You finna get out the car right now. Like,
so, speaking of that, y'all know how crazy it is to get, like, racially profiled by your own?
Yeah.
That's one of the worst feelings in the world, gang. Like, that happened to me yesterday, and I've been hurt. Like, it really, like, it was heavy on me.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm pulling up to the light, and we live in Atlanta, like, you know that. So, like, and, like, not, like, fake live in Atlanta. Like, I be in Atlanta. So, Atlanta is one of the few places I've ever been to. Actually, let me say the only place I've ever been to where most of the most of the police force is black.
Yeah.
The head sheriff is black. It's a lot of black police officers in Atlanta. So it's still the anxiety you get as a black man with the police, but it's a little bit, you're able to ease a little bit. Yeah. It ain't getting pulled over in Covington or something like that. So, you get pulled over at Oxford tonight, you might as well run, gang.
Listen.
The same thing gonna happen.
Yeah, this is for our nationwide. Is get pulled over in Virginia.
Boy.
Go ahead, step out the car.
Boy.
Go ahead, step out the car, my boy.
So I pull up to the light, and you know me, I'm just driving while black, DWB, and I'm at the light, and I got Rich Homie Quan playing, still going in. I'm nodding my head. You know, I got my hair looking like it's looking. I got my hood halfway on. I ain't tripping because it's a black police officer next to me. Right. He got his window down on his laptop. I don't think he paying no attention to me. And again, I'm turning. He going straight. Yeah. I pulled to the left. And he get right behind me. Cut at 3 lanes of traffic off to get right behind. I'm like, bro, I know I ain't do nothing. Like, I know I ain't do nothing. Right. So, and for those of you know that I talk about what I talk about, I don't have nothing on me. I don't even smell like I'm chilling. I'm trying to cut back a little bit on that. So like, ain't nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So he pulled over, and this has never happened to me before. The nigga gets out the car and says, "Let the back window down too." What, gang? He ain't asked me nothing. Yeah. I start letting the window down. I like poke my head out, and he's like, "Let the back window down too, please, sir." Yeah. So I let the back window down too. He immediately jumping, looking around. His partner come around the other side of the car, arms folded, looking in the car. Yeah. It ain't nothing here but a Braves hat, gang. Like, this car damn it brand new, bro. Yeah. Like, so he's smelling around, and again, y'all, this is a new car. Me and my girl share a car. We damn near married. So like we share a car. And this car got tinted 4 months ago. Mm-hmm. Ain't had a problem. Yeah. Hey, your tint's too dark. I don't know the last time you seen Taylor's car. Yeah. You can see right through Taylor's car.
It's not. Like, I know niggas with illegal tint. You know,
it's not an illegal tint. Yeah. The law is 32% with give up to 3%. So it can be 35%. Her window is 33%. Yeah. He checked it. Still says your window messed up. Yeah. And I was like, and you know, your parents teach you what they teach you, hands on steering wheel, yes sir, no sir. I'm mad because I'm like, first off, I know why you pulled me over because you told me your partner is sitting behind my car for no reason. Yeah. You smelling in the car for no reason. Yeah. And you pulled me over in the middle of a sunny day for an illegal tint in the middle of rush hour traffic. Yeah. It's cars galore going by us. Like, why would you even... Like, what do you got over to do this? You was going to get the little raise, get some tacos.
It wasn't no crime. Like, I ain't hit nobody.
Like, fam, bro. Yeah. So he do the window thing. And then I'm like, what's the tint supposed to be, bro? Like, he's like supposed to be 32%. That's the legal tint. He was like, but the real problem is the windshield's not the windshield tinted, and it can't be tinted. The windshield is not tinted. That's not true.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. He thought the windshield was tinted.
It's not true. And again, he's sitting next to me, so he can't like look and see the windshield, twin. He can't do that. He comes to the car and is like, your windshield. That's not true. You're lying. I was there when they tinted it. They did not tint the windshield because we told them not to. Because you know why? It's illegal. Right. Nobody's windshield is tinted.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
So this all happens. He takes my license, smells the car again, comes back 2 minutes later. It's like, I'm going to just give you a warning. Yeah. Don't even write me the warning citation.
Just say you want.
Didn't even say get the shit fixed.
Yeah.
Didn't say nothing. Was just like, just going about your day, man. I'm going to give you a warning, but, it's dark.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's us, my nigga. Like, so it's like I get home and I'm like, you replay the situation and you so used to that being a white cop, you can kind of like, damn, that shit's heavy. Move on, bro. Right. That's the way of the world. But it's like, for that to happen in this city.
It's damn near easier when it's a white cop because it's like, that's some shit police do. Like,
my nigga.
No, not only, like, that's the thing. Like, not. When it's us, bro, it's just, bro, like, it's so much more frustrating.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
And that's, bro, all skin folk, bro. All skin.
Because
it's some people that don't like who they are. It's some people that don't want to be, like, a part of what we are a part of. And if you aren't, and I will say, because, shout out to Young Thug, everybody got a job. My mama said everybody got a job. Everybody want to be a star. But some people, like, if you not raised, I almost said something that I will not say, but I'm gonna tell you after, and you'll understand. But like, okay, I found a way to dress up. Like, if you talk to a black girl from UGA, and then like you talk to like a black girl that went to like Howard, Georgia State, or like that grew up around the culture, or like a black girl that really didn't, like, you can kind of feel the difference.
A black girl that joined the sorority.
Yeah, exactly. The black girl in the sorority. Mm-hmm. The black, like. The difference between a black girl in a sorority and an AKA, and a real AKA, like pink Honda AKA, like pink Nissan, like got the stuff in the window, like you feel the different appreciation for it, as opposed to if you didn't. And I feel like that's the same way with like men too. Like if you weren't raised to, and I'm very lucky because like I was raised by like several black men and like and men of color too because I'm Puerto Rican, but. Like, if you aren't raised around that and you don't identify with that, they grow up and repress it and try like the OJ thing. Like, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Yeah. Or if they grew up around it and they never felt accepted, they'll feel like they'll make it their mission to go after them guys. And so it's like I look like a trench. I look like a trench baby in some moments in my life. I don't got a haircut right now. I look crazy right now. So it's like, I be looking like a trench baby sometimes. I'm far from that. But it's like if you just see me walking, especially when I'm RB face and all of that, like bro, like I'm a look a certain way. So it's like, oh, that's the guy and they really be on that. And they talk to you like it. You can tell like, and it's like. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man.
I will say, and I do want to offer a perspective from this that I could not stand because listen, knock on wood, pray, and if anybody's driven with me, watch me drive, see me on the road, I don't get pulled over, and I don't get pulled over for a reason. I don't play with y'all. Like, I was on the way here, I'm on the highway, they doing construction. I'm in the left lane, 85. I see the sign, it say speed limit 60. Got that bitch down to 70. Immediately.
Yes,
I'm not getting pulled over.
No, sir.
I'm not putting myself in those positions.
No, sir.
But I've never been like racially profiled in that way, like by a police officer. But in like when I was going to Georgia State in college, I did have the most awkward conversation with a professor in my life. And it was a black guy. And I swear it like real dude like kind of rocked me because especially when you're that age, nothing really matters. Like no conversation you're gonna have ever really affects you.
For sure.
But and you know what, you'll relate to this especially because like, bro, when you're a gifted when you're like a gifted or intelligent like black person that is just a regular person.
Oh, you think I'm Tony Stark? Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Like people think you're like. People assume you shouldn't be as smart as you are.
Right.
because you have the social aspect to your life,
Yeah.
normal as everybody else.
I just look like this.
Yeah, exactly. They want you to fit this perfect mold.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I came up after class because I answered a question. I came up after class, and it was philosophy, and I was explaining something to him because I knew it before we started the class. And he was like, "Oh wow, okay." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't think you were one of these." Like, what the fuck is one of these? Like,
whoa.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then he tried to clean it up because I reacted like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, someone that's like really into philosophy." He was trying to clean it up like, "You're someone who's into that." It's like that's like I know what you mean. Like, and that is the thing they do where they're like, even our people be like, "No, you're not like, no." I used to hate. It used to be one of my biggest pet peeves.
That's
bro.
crazy. That's crazy.
And like especially because we were in advanced classes, like in. Of course, y'all don't know. Like that's where me and Daniel met. Like we used to have advanced like learning in school, so we used to be in the subsection of regular niggas who was in advanced work, and it was so many times where people be like, "Whoa, I didn't know you were smart." What the fuck type of shit is that to say to a nigga, bro? Like
I went to school with white people, so you can imagine how many times I heard some shit like that. Like,
bro, I was like, in like niggas like. Like Charlene and like all my friends were like, "Yo, you straight. Like if a girl says something, you piss you off, you stop talking to her." I was telling this girl I was reading something. She was like, "For real? The fuck do you mean for real? Like what the fuck? Like what type of niggas you be talking to? Like
for real?
Where like I said that and you didn't think I was like your first thought was like, nah, no way. Like, what the fuck? Like I wouldn't like I was reading like something. I was reading that shit about the time travel shit I was sending you. But it was like a short thing. She's like, "Wow, really? Like you reading that right now?" Like, yeah, yes,
yeah.
Like I'm fucking white. You would not ask me that. Like,
no, exactly.
And I can't stand that shit.
So a perfect transition. Post Malone is dropping a rap album.
Yeah, Tiger is using AI to drop a not rap album. So
it's just whatever the fuck is going on.
Best timeline. The best timeline to be on.
Seriously, man. Any new music that has stood out to you in the past few weeks? Because we haven't really had like an album breakdown in a while. But let's jump into some music. Like, has anything stood out to you or anything?
I know other than the song I found that was in the background of YouTube Reels. I really like. But other than that, great song though. But like, no major albums. I definitely did have grabbed some like upcoming releases that are coming out soon. If you want to hit them real quick, I think. Hold on, I was just looking at it.
Oh, the Navy album will be out soon by Roddy Ricch.
August 2026. We got Lil Pump 3. Are you? Okay, all right. We got Rod Wave.
What does he think he's talking to?
We got Rod Wave. Don't look down.
That I'm excited for. When's that coming out?
It just says August 2026. It didn't say the date.
Okay,
I can get the date. But after that, Trippie Redd.
It'll be one song in there I like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It'll be
Rhapsody. Rhapsody's dropping this month.
Really?
Yes, Rhapsody is dropping this month.
She's dropping a Neo Soul album.
Yes.
Her first single is crazy. Shout out to Rap, bro.
Yeah.
I forgot. I've heard that. That first single is crazy, bro. Shout out to Rap for real.
So I think somebody huge, Paul, is dropping this month. I don't know what it is. There should not be this gap in the summer.
So, gang, I'm thinking the same thing. Y'all, I'm on my phone, and I'm going to tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm looking for IMAX tickets for Spider-Man, because we about to talk about it, and I forgot.
Oh, yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow to see IMAX.
Oh, damn, it's gone. The only shit is later. I'm actually see if Taylor...
Please tell me it's the wheelchair seat.
No. Fuck you, idiot.
Please, I'm gonna walk in that bitch. Fucking blanket pillow. Like.
No, it's not the fucking wheelchair shit, nigga.
I wonder if you already beat you. I wonder if he beat you there.
Stupid as fuck, bro.
That's my biggest fear is that like I start doing it and word get out. And other niggas like that would rule because it's 2 wheelchair spots. Like going to sit in that spot alone, 10 out of 10. Could you imagine going sitting down next to the floor and you look over, it's another nigga sitting down next to the floor?
Now y'all on a picnic. Now you on a picnic.
Niggas walk up, y'all on a date? What the fuck
you know,
doing down there?
We be podding and we both have to have producer brain on and pod brain on, so sometimes you say things I meant to comment on. You said that bringing a chair in is a fire hazard, and that's been stuck in my brain the entire time.
He said, "Yeah, He's not trying to bring a chair. He said, it was a fire hazard.
Like, what about the 400 other chairs in here, bro? Like, why is my chair the fire hazard game?
I ain't gonna lie, I see why he sat on the floor. I see why he sat on the floor. Because if I would have brought a chair and it was like, it's a fire hazard, what the fuck is you talking about?
Question. And second question, why is the wheelchair not a fire hazard? Like, if I bring a rolly chair, is it no longer a fire hazard game? Like, what are you saying, bro?
I should have asked him if it had wheels. But that is some douche. Listen, we're late enough in the show where that's some douchebag shit. Don't bring a wheelchair to the movies. Because this nigga legit, like, strolled up holding popcorn and drink, put his shit down and sat down. Don't walk. Don't like, be in a wheelchair and then you get to your car and get up and put the wheelchair. Yo, don't do that, bro.
Don't fake handy, bro.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yo, it's an episode of Enthusiasm. This nigga park in the handicap spot. Like it was a random person. He's walking by. This nigga get out the handicap spot. He's standing up there looking at him. He said, I have a stutter. I said, nigga, what? What the fuck is you talking about?
That's funny as fuck. I have a stutter, bro. That's funny as hell.
That's really shit. Please don't do that at the Spider-Man movie.
Okay. So music. That's where we were. That's where we were.
Rhapsody Neo Soul.
Rhapsody Neo Soul. So there is some music that I do want to touch on. I want to start back with the album I spoke about 3 weeks ago, Baby Rose. I have been talking about this album. I have been raving about this album. If you love R&B music, please go listen to this Baby Rose album. She is a beautiful young lady from Canada, and her music is so comforting. That's the best word I can describe it. Yeah. If you have a Sunday morning, if you're going to the park to just sit on a Saturday morning, if you in the country and you just want to take a ride down the back road at night, like this album is just going to put you in such a comforting vibe experience. The production on this album is so amazing when I can tell she's been working with the same type of production team for a while because they work together seamlessly. Yeah. Like when she raises, when her voice raises, the production does exactly what it needs to be to emphasize her voice. Because she has like, it's like, how I describe it is really like a black Billie Eilish. Like imagine a Billie Eilish with the stronger voice. Yeah. Like that's that energy, but her voice is a little bit stronger, but also very unique as Billie's is. Okay. So it's just so contagious, bro. Like the energy is just so contagious. My standouts from the album are But Never Mind, But Never Mind, Sunday, Is This Love with Elmine, and I have to find this last song. I'm sorry. The bridge on this song is so beautiful, bro. And I'm talking about like real instrumentation, live instrument, live guitars, guitar solos, drum breaks, bridges. Like this is music, bro. This is not some short just threw together R&B project. This is real music about love, about the album is called Yearnalism, gang. Like we're yearning. Like
that's hard.
That's
real shit.
Yes,
that's
bro.
Real shit.
Yes, Believe Me in the Reason. Believe Me in the Reason are both. My hat won't stay on. I'm from Atlanta, bro. We barely put our hats on. I'm sorry. But yeah, bro. Like she is cold, bro. So I'm telling everybody about this album because I've been waiting for the show to say this. Okay. This is the next Olivia Dean.
Oh shit.
This Baby Rose is the next Olivia Dean. Okay. I'm telling you guys something.
Okay.
This album is she's going to work this album for a while. Mm-hmm. Then she's going to have her So Easy to Love, Man I Need moment next year, and she is going to take off in 2028, 2029.
We should clip this. We're going to help her.
I'm telling you something. Baby Rose, please listen to that Baby Rose album. Baby Rose, if you see this and you're ever in Atlanta, Georgia, I know you live in Canada, you be in Toronto, so shout out to Jersey. If you're ever in Atlanta, Georgia, please stop by the show about nothing. Please.
Please, because Drake won't let us go to Canada. But I'm terrified to cross that border.
Secondly, Sid. I finally got around the Sid album, 1/6 of the internet.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing R&B project. A lane I didn't know that she would be in.
Right.
And it's so interesting to listen to her solo music and where she picked up on her own influence just by being a young woman growing up and listening to 90s and 2000s R&B, and then where the internet's influence is on her from just being in a group. So
Definitely.
You get the perfect combination of alternative R&B music from somebody that's really lived it.
Yeah.
So I love Sid albums as well. I didn't say the title. Sid album is called Beard. So please go give that a listen. Steve Lacy dropped the album.
Yes.
Steve Lacy's album is really, really good. I want to spend more time with it, and I know Nelson is listening to it, and he'll be on next week, so we'll jump more into that next week. But I got to get to the rap album.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yes, sir.
Rose, man. Rose.
Yeah.
Rose dropped one, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't see enough people talking about it because he independent. He ain't got the marketing behind him and everything. But Rose dropped one, bro. The song with Lucci, song with The Dream, Leon Thomas, Camel Meat. Caviar Bumps, Porsche GT3. Yeah. There are a lot of really good songs. Yeah. Bigger Than Big or something, Bigger Than Large or something like that with Big Extra Plug. Man, like they have, it's a lot of good songs on here. It's not I think I said this last episode, it's not the score and the cohesive, perfect album we're used to getting from Ross. But if you want some good rap music and want to go find something from Ross's catalog, this has something you love about
Ross and Don Toliver is just like
dream. Ross, Don Toliver, and Jeezy, bro. Yeah, that shit is still crazy. So that's what I have in music, bro. And also, last thing, Shabuzi. Yeah. Shabuzi dropped. I don't know if you guys listen. Hey, bro, nigga, it's so for them like, he was serious. Like he really want a girl. Like he. He was working hard in them 2 weeks. I know he had.
I thought Shabuzi wasn't black. I don't like them niggas that come over here. Right? I gotta find out after.
We like, oh shit! Like, we in new territory in this. Oh fuck, boy! Yeah. Nah, bro, for real though, Shabuzi album is good, bro. I'm not about to give y'all a deep dive on a country album. We're not that, Shabuzi album is good if you like country music, if you like slow music, some nice.
Shout out Shabuzi. Shout out
it's some music on there for you. I don't know how I feel about a Nigerian coming over here and cosplaying a country guy, but it's whatever.
That's what I'm saying. It's
a little weird. It's a little weird.
I was like, are you sure?
But like, we have Post Malone, so it's like, you're giving, you can take. But
Shabuzi better make Rockstar.
Oh shit! But watching a black man do the opposite and go from country to rap is gonna be real fun. That's gonna be a topic in 2 years. when Shabuzi a rapper?
Shabuzi first Gangsta Grills tape, like. Who is speaking? Who is that guy?
It's DJ Drummer. Oh shit! Yeah. But man. That was music. Yeah, I think I'm good on music. All right, I'm good on music. Sorry. You kind of said something that was a topic for us, and I kind of missed over it because I think we started making jokes. You said it's quiet, and somebody has to be dropping.
Yes.
Who is the next superstar to drop?
Kendrick.
Oh.
Kendrick.
That was your answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay. And it's been 2 years. And they started posting something about a prize fight or something. It's not. I don't really get too deep into it until something happens. I'm not really like going to look into it. So some shit start moving. I don't know. But we just got Drake. We just got Cole. I don't know if there's anybody big enough that I would move because it's like a whole month of nothing right now. Like
it's been weird. Yeah. It's been weird. I ain't gonna lie because we was getting them. Like, we was getting it. It was a lot of good moves. It was a lot of great music. Despite the sales or whatever you feel about that, Drake fed us. Cole fed us early. Drake fed us. And then Don fed us early, and that's been running. King. Rocky, King.
Yeah, we got a lot so far.
Yeah, somebody else dropped the album. T.I. Ross. They dropped. Then we got the Young Lennon nigga. Shout out Fat Smacks. I don't know if y'all heard Smack or Die yet. Fat Smacks is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot of a good mix of everybody is joining. Each coast is dropping. So. Yeah, YG is another great album that dropped this year. So, that's what made me ask the question because I've been like, all right, Ross wasn't like, I know Future dropped. We did. We're not talking about that. But so Future drops, and that's the big drop for July. So you get one. When did Drake drop? May?
Yeah.
So you got Drake in May.
4th, I think.
Drake run everything. So you get Drake the month. I ain't tripping on that. Then you got Ross. You got Tip in June.
Yep, and you had the Hove concerts.
You had the Hove concerts in June, and somebody else important dropped in June. I'm just forgetting the album right now.
Yeah.
And then you have Future and Ross in July. So you cool. But now it's August, and we don't have no announcements about nothing. That's what's been really weird. It's no announcement. So my answer was Lil Baby. I thought Lil Baby was going to be the next person to drop with the Dead Fresh, the momentum from that. He's done something in Atlanta every year for the back to school, so his name is buzzing from that. And then he's been gone for a while. Like he dropped the leaks earlier. The leaks early this year? Yeah, it was.
I think it was last year.
Actually,
I thought it was late last year.
Nah, bro. I think you're right, gang.
I think because it was on our what's it called list. It was on our end of the year list.
I'm pretty sure it was, gang. I'm pretty sure that was 25. I think you're right. Yup, December 3rd, 2025. So he hasn't dropped anything this year. It's been about a year. And the leaks was what it says is the leaks. Right. And I always thought when you dropped the leaks album like that, you had an album coming soon. Right. So I do expect Baby to be dropping. And maybe Baby was expecting to drop, but Kendrick is on the way and people are clearing out for him. So Baby, Kendrick, and Gunna are my 3 answers.
Okay, I like that. I like that they're all playing like chicken right now.
Yeah,
they're all trying to. I think Baby and Gunna both want to drop at the same time as each other for selfish, angry reasons. But can't nobody kick Kendrick on the phone to know if they gonna drop in between.
And in closing, I do think that Drake and Future saying, "Hey, we're dropping this summer," it's kind of like, all right, we'll let him have it. And we're forgetting Cardi has dropped a single that's been running shit. Not been running shit, but Cardi has just dropped a single, so you know that's coming. And Lotto, that's who dropped. I knew it was somebody that we're missing that dropped. Lotto dropped. So
that shit was crazy too.
It is. Lotto's album is very good. So it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of hit makers dropping. Yeah. So you might, if you're in that August, you might want to push that to quarter 3, and especially if you had that type of album where it's more rap heavy and it's not summer music, you might want to save that for the end of the year.
And I think, coming off of GNX, which was a lot of hits, I don't think it'll be real boppy this time.
Me either.
I think it'll be more rap. So I feel like August, September is kind of like
I believe everybody we spoke about, Kendrick, Gunna, and Baby. I think all 3 of them are dropping before the end of the year. I'm interested to see when that is. So that actually, after we spoke about this, it makes sense why we haven't gotten a drop. I understand it now. Thanks. So, all right.
We're still here.
Thank you so much.
Put some in the comments. Let's look at the cold bananas this week. If you made through the whole episode, just put bananas. Shout out on the show. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Want to shout out W Energy one more time.
W Energy, nothing ATL.
You got anything for him, Rock?
In a world full of hate, let your light be love. In an industry full of copycats, we are some one-and-ones. I'm Rock. That's Ish. I'm Rock. We are the show about nothing. This has been episode 172. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you to W Energy. Thank you to the twins. And again, thank you to my brother. We'll see you next week.